All right, so you know how you all keep sending us books to cover and we keep promising to go deep on them?
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. A huge stack keeps piling up.
Well, this time around we're tackling one you guys just wouldn't stop recommending.
I think this one was truly fascinating, The Art of Strategy by Dixit and Nalebuff.
Right, those names ring a bell even if you're not deep into like economics or anything. They're basically game theory rock stars.
For sure they are. And what's cool is they don't just talk about, abstract theories in this book.
Yeah, it's all about giving you a toolkit for better decision making, like in real life.
Whether that's business, your career, or just navigating those everyday situations.
Exactly. Have you ever been in a spot where you're like, how do I get what I want without starting a war?
Oh, yeah, all the time. And that's what this book and honestly, this deep dive is all about giving you those strategic tools.
So the art of strategy is all about game theory, which might sound intimidating, but it's really just the science of making decisions when other people are involved.
It's like chess. You have to think about what your opponent is going to do.
And the book breaks down how businesses can outsmart their competition, how you can get the best deals in negotiations, and just generally how to make really savvy moves in life.
And the best part is Dixit and Nalebuff explain these concepts in a way that's super clear, even if you've never cracked open an economics textbook.
Totally. So let's jump right in with a fundamental idea they called thinking strategically.
All right, so it's not just about what move you make next, right?
No, it's about considering what everyone else is going to do in response to your move.
It's like a chain reaction almost.
Take the airline industry, for example.
Oh, yeah, classic.
If one airline suddenly decides to slash their prices, what happens?
Well, all the others have to react right. They can't just sit there and watch their customers disappear.
Exactly. It becomes this strategic dance where each airline is constantly anticipating the other's moves.
And that's the essence of strategic thinking. Your decisions don't happen in a vacuum.
Your competitors, your colleagues, even your customers are going to respond to what you do.
You're always trying to figure out, okay, if I make this move, what are they likely to do next?
It's like that ripple effect you were talking about.
Yeah, that interconnectedness is super crucial to grasp.
Now, a classic example of this is the prisoner's dilemma. Have you ever heard of that?
Oh, yeah, it's kind of game theory 101, but it's so powerful because it illustrates why cooperation can be so tricky.
Even when it's clearly in everyone's best interest to work together.
Right, because self-interest can really mess things up.
Imagine two companies getting ready to launch really similar products.
Okay, I'm picturing it.
If they both go all out on marketing, trying to grab market share from each other.
They might end up spending way more than they need to, right?
Totally. And their overall profits could suffer compared to if they had just, cooperated a bit.
And that's the dilemma. They're both tempted to go for the big win, but they could both end up worse off.
And what's fascinating is how companies try to escape that trap, build trust signal their intentions.
It's like finding ways to make cooperation the more attractive option in the long run.
Now, another powerful idea from the book is the concept of commitment as a strategy.
Wait, so you're saying that sometimes limiting your options can actually be a good thing?
Exactly. It might seem counterintuitive, but hear me out.
All right, I'm all ears.
Imagine a company that comes out and very publicly promises they will not lower the price of their main product.
Okay, so they're basically tying their own hands.
But that commitment can actually deter competitors from starting a price war.
Because they know that company won't budge.
It's like saying, look, I'm not going to play that game, so you might as well adjust your strategy accordingly.
That's pretty clever, actually.
And then there's the whole realm of negotiation, which the book really emphasizes is a strategic game.
Oh, for sure. Every negotiation has that back and forth, that strategic element.
And one of the most important things to understand is what Dixit and Nalebuff call your BATNA.
BATNA.
Yeah, it stands for Best Alternative to a Negotiated Agreement.
Oh, okay, so it's basically your backup plan.
Exactly. It's what's the best you can do if this deal falls apart.
So if you're going into a salary negotiation, for example.
And you already have another really good job offer lined up.
That's a strong BATNA.
It gives you leverage because, you have a great alternative if this negotiation doesn't go your way.
It totally changes the power dynamic.
And that's just one tiny example of how strategic thinking can play out in real life.
So Dixit and Nalebuff put it perfectly. Life is a game. If you understand strategy, you can play to win.
Which makes you wonder, right? What's one strategic move you could make today to improve your own situation?
Think about how you already use strategy in your daily life without even realizing it.
Maybe you're negotiating with your kids to get them to do their chores, or you're trying to convince your boss to give you that raise.
Or even just figuring out the best time to leave work to avoid traffic. That's strategic thinking in action.
It's all about seeing the bigger picture, anticipating the moves on the board, and making the most strategic choices you can.
And that's what this book helps you do.
So I hope you found this deep dive helpful.
We've just scratched the surface of what the art of strategy has to offer.
But hopefully it's given you a taste of how powerful strategic thinking can be.
And who knows, maybe it'll inspire you to make a few strategic moves of your own.
Until next time, happy strategizing.
See ya!